Forever Pay Squad, we are back, and this is Market Making Mondays, episode 7. In this episode, we'll be doing a breakdown of what happened last week and what I predicted in the New Zealand dollar. So, you already know how it goes. Run my intro. Hey friends and new traders, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Matt and I teach day traders just like you how to become successful by teaching different tips and strategies. With that being said, let's get into this video. Alright, so last week in the market, the end of last week, where I predicted price will come down, I seen that a lot of people thought price was gonna go bullish, but there's no reason for price to go bullish, seeing that on the daily, price is still below the 50 MA. On the 4-hour, price was also below the 50 MA. On the weekly as well, price is below the 50 MA. And we didn't have a break in structure. We had a break in structure on the lower time frames, but based on the higher time frames, like I said last week, the 4-hour market structure is what I go by. So based on that, this high was not violated. So in order for me to say price is going to go bullish, I wanted to see either a rejection right here and then maybe possibly this high taken out, and then for sure I'll wait for this high to be taken out for me to want to go bullish. But that did not happen. What I said was what was likely to happen was price was going to reject around here, which it did, and I was going to take off partials around here, which I did. So let me throw on the Fibonacci for you guys to show you guys the exact setup. So high to low. So right on Sunday when the market gapped down, I waited for 6 o'clock for the spread to close, because one thing about the market, when the market opened, the spread will get real huge. So I just waited for 6 o'clock for the spread to be more lower, and then I took off partial. All right, and then so you see that I entered right here on the 61.8. Last week I showed you guys that, took off a partial right here. So this week, what happened this week, price came back up and actually touched our 50 Fibonacci level, retracement level. I could have simply entered right there, but I did not enter right there. Another place I could have entered, you can see that this is what I had drawn on previously. So counter trend line. So once this broke down, I could have entered on a I could have entered once price came back and retested the counter trend line, or once I seen this bearish candle close, I could have entered once again, which I did not, because I already had a trade going. I didn't really want to take the chance of price going against me, seeing that price is really over bearish right now. And I said there's a high possibility that price will want to reverse trend very soon, because it's the new month of September and price has just been very bearish for the last couple of months, and there are spots that need to be filled. Liquidity, forever pay gaps, liquidity spots that need to be filled. As you can see, I have this line marked off right here and this line marked off right here as well. So those are spots that need to be filled. Up to this point, those are spots that need to be filled. So back to this trade. So pretty much price broke down as I predicted and came down Once we got about right here, there was 9:45 a news release that came out, and then I noticed that price did not really move after that news release. But then I also realized there was a 10 o'clock news release, so I waited for that to come out, and I noticed that price was in my favor. The news was in my favor, which was positive on the dollar side of things. So once I seen that, I entered right away, and as you can see, prices continued to drop into the next day. This is the following day where price continued to fall to my negative 27 extension level. So pretty solid trade. So for this week, we could go back to the 4 hour, take off this Fibonacci, the 4 hour. So you can see, get the highlighter tool. This is the last low, high, price came down, made a lower low, and then price failed to go lower after this. So this high was violated. This was our last high. So, and you can see as well, the trend line was also violated. So as for now, we could possibly say that the market is, I would say, short-term bullish for now. The reason why I say short-term bullish is because the dollar just has been dominating the market for the last couple of months, and we only have a crossover of we only have the crossover on the moving average on the 4 hour, but if you check the daily, we're way below the moving average. So we could take short-term trades on the 4 hour, and then possibly, I'm a swing trader, so possibly once this trend becomes more of a bullish trend and it goes above this daily trend line, that's when I'll look to take longer trades and be a little bit more confident in taking bullish trades. So go back to the 4 hour. So this is going to be a possible setup for next week on the New Zealand dollar. So we had this high violated. So now we could go possibly from low to high, since we are now somewhat bullish looking at the 4 hour. And so as far as entries, we could possibly look for an entry either at the 50. I'll be looking for a rejection, some type of rejection at the 50 or the 61.8 retracement level. I'm more leaning towards the 61.1 retracement level. We do have resistance right here, so that could be a reason for it to reject these two levels. We also have the trend line, and we also have the MA. So I'm either looking at the 50 or the 61.8 retracement level, and also we could possibly have this trend line going as well. So it being, it's a good possibility it could be at the 50 level, or just dip below the 50 level a little bit and then come back up. So that is my market analysis for New Zealand dollar for next week. It is Friday, September 9th, and this video is coming out on the Monday. So be on the lookout for that. Another thing with this trade, I was able to pass the FTMO verification, so I am now a FTMO trader where I will be funded to trade. So that's another great thing. So these strategies that I show you guys help me be very consistent. Just throwing a little bit of risk management. I still got to make a video on that, but throwing a little bit of risk management and have proper psychology, you're guaranteed for success in this market. So, and possibly sometime next week, I will be dropping a video on passing the challenge and the verification stages of FTMO. So be on the lookout for that sometime next week. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the day or evening or night whenever you decide to watch this video. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe down below. Hit the notification button, and let's continue to grow this channel. Let's be forever paid. I am out. Peace.